Oh, Gary. Mate, have a seat, dude. Yeah. Get yourself a cuppa. Really good to see you, mate. It's been a while. A few months, maybe. Anyway, thanks for coming around, mate. It's always good to see a couple of friendly faces. I mean, the blokes up at the camp are all right, but, they're not... they're kind of colleagues, I guess. We'll go back there a bit. Yeah, I just flew in this morning. So I caught the red-eye flight. So, yeah, I'm tired. But it's the same old. You get in those shitty little planes and you put on your headphones and you try and listen to something or watch something and you end up falling asleep, resting your head against the window, and it rattles and wakes you up. And I fucking hear, no, it's only been half an hour. Anyway. So what else is going? Mate, I'm just glad to be home, just because it's been, it was a nice trip, really. 2 weeks away, but it was just, actually, it was weird. There was flies. There was flies everywhere. So I'm very keen not to see a single fly while I'm down here, and I'm sure I will see a couple, but I don't know. Something must have died or something. There was just so many. All around it, so you're under your truck there and stuff, and they're even under there, and they're just flying into your mouth and just you're spitting them out. One of the blokes, Danny, he ended up going over to some old building or something nearby, and he got one of the windows and he cut the fly screen off and wrapped around his head. He's a fucking dickhead, and. We were laughing at him and calling him a dickhead because he is a dickhead. But the thing was, this dickhead got it right. So, the flies stayed off of him. So, there's all of us, probably about a dozen of us, raiding around trying to find anything with a fly screen, old buildings and stuff, just bits of rust, really, like just old doors and stuff just lying on the ground because it's just crap everywhere around there. So we're just cutting it up and wrapping it around our head, gaffering it on, having a bit of a laugh. But yeah, look, we all look like beekeepers, but no flies. So yeah, that's all right. Yeah. How's Jordan? Yeah, he's okay, I think. He's getting there. I don't know. Well, can I tell you something, mate? A couple of weeks ago, about a month ago or so, I came back. I ended up winning a couple of tickets to the game, the footy game. Remember the Port versus Swans game? Yeah, I know we lost, but that's all right. Anyway. I didn't know the outcome before that was going on, so look, I was excited to go, and I thought, it's been a while since I've done anything with Jordan, so I thought, hey Jordan, want to come with me? And he just had this I don't know, he just said no, that he didn't want to, which I just thought was a bit weird because we always talk about footy, and then I said, come on, it's Port, you know Port, and then he just looked at me and. I don't know, it was just the tone in his voice. He just said, no, I don't know Paul. And there was just something that was just a bit, I don't know, something was going on. I'm a bit worried about him, it's just been like whenever I go away, because he's got to look after himself, and I've come home and he stinks, he hasn't had a shower in a while. And I don't know what's going on, put it this way, most parents of teens and stuff, they have to worry about too much game time, screen time, TV time. I don't have that problem at the moment. He's turned off everything. He's living in the dark. He's like turning into, I don't know, some sort of caveman or something, but I don't know, I ask him what's going on and I don't know, nothing. We'll have a couple of beers or a joint together and that's fine, but We get on well then, but then, I don't know, he just has little glimpses of this weird behaviour. So yeah, anyway, I went to that game alone, and yeah, the Swans fucking thrashed us. Buddy again. Alright, thanks.